2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Siakam is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Porter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Denver, Bogdanovich out there with Nurkic. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And Brent, finally it's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game underway.
Oh, man, all the preparation, the training camp, the taping, the icing, the stretching, the coaching. Let's get it going. Guys are ready to start this long marathon. We'll see who can come out on top.
Now, here's LeVert. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon, and they pick up 2. Paul's got the opening bucket of the night here for Denver.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Ball finds Porter. And here is Brogdon. Fires for 3. And Michael Porter good for 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Denver. The pass to LeVert. Back to Edwards. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Find the lane. One shot.
And so here's Portland. And going against Denver, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Now here's Kuminga. Brogdon kicks to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Back to Brogdon. It's rebounded by Paul.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Brogdon against Edwards. Puts it up from 17.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
LeVert the pass to Nurkic. Edwards kicks to LeVert. And stolen by Siakam. Pass the ball. Outside Porter. Brogdon with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And the first one drops. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Brogdon hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ball against Paul. Releases. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Porter outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. LeVert against Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Portland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Porter against LeVert. Back to Ball. To the inside. Kuminga. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
It's LeVert with the drive. And again, Denver no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Portland. And a wide open look for Porter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Edwards inside. He's covered by Ball. Good work there as it.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
switching. Tate's checked in. Here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Porter looking it over. Pass the ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Knocks down the 3 ball. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kuminga the pass to Ball. Kicks it to Porter. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Batum. Clock at 6. Left side, Ball. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Now here's Ball. The shot missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that score.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Denver. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
They've got Edwards. Josh Richardson out there with Paul. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Porter. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Brogdon inside the line. They get it back. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Ball.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Stolen by Ball. And the pass to Porter. Back to Ball. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. He kicks it to Ball. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bull's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
Now here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And now Portland on the break. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 2 now for Portland. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Here's Richardson. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Richardson, no luck. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Denver.
Denver answers.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul kicks to Richardson to end the run. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Josh enjoying this and one opportunity. Good job finishing despite the defense knocking him around a bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Richardson.
And Josh Richardson continuing to develop his overall game. Has such good height at the two-guard spot.
Brogdon outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball, the pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3 points.
Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Denver trails by 4. LeVert the pass to Richardson.
First half, 2 minutes.
Outside Bogdanovich. Paul kicks to LeVert. Over Porter. Goes back up. And Nurkic finishes inside. Nurkic has got his first points of the night.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Brogdon outside. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Denver making a switch here. Tate's checked in, and a switch here also for Portland. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Ball. Ball hits them both. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Bounce pass from Paul. And that one hits back iron. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Ball, the pass to Siakam. Porter dishes the ball. Pass to Brogdon. Porter with him. 3-pointer. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Portland ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Brogdon. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Tate. Nurkic against Siakam. Right side, Bogdanovich. And Tate gets it to go.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 6. The layup off target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Portland out in front as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Looking at Portland, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really good. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Portland leading by 4. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. We've got Kuminga. LaMelo Ball is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. 6 to shoot. Brogdon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Don't want to be careless around any point guard in the league. This time it's Brogdon. And he's capable of drawing that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Brogdon hits them both. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 6. Paul with the ball. Shoots over Ball. And Ball with the block. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Nurkic. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
And he knocks down the first one.
When you think about Nurkic, 7 foot, 300 pounds, and when he gets around the rim, who's going to move him off that spot?
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Brogdon outside. Back to Ball. Edwards against Brogdon. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Denver ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Paul against Ball. Shoots from the elbow. And Paul with the block. And they get it back. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in, and he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Passes it to Porter. Now Kuminga, outside, Ball. Releases. Can't nail the jumper.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Paul can't get it to go.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
He doesn't get the second one.
Free throw rule violation. Denver ball.
Here's Paul. Over Ball. And Paul with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. That one goes in.
Got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
There's the pass to Porter. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Porter's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Portland leading by 5. Siakam passes to Brogdon.
2 minutes remaining.
And here is Ball. He's got 10. Over Edwards. Ball no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Bogdanovich finds Paul. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
4-on-3 break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Denver. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Jay Shante comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jetty Osman in for Karis LeVert. Portland also making some changes. Nerlens Noel checks in for Siakam. And it's Batum in for Michael Porter. 1:09 left here in the third quarter. Osman kicks to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
LaMelo Ball picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And it's Paul with the ball for Denver. Outside Edwards. For the lead. And it's Osman missing. Portland leading. Kuminga with a wide open look. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Gafford. To the left side wing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Paul with the buckets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ball surveying the defense. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Paul grabs the board.
Nicholas Batum. First personal foul. Fourth team
First trip
foul.
to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for
And he
Denver.
finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Ball fires from way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
34.
Denver on top as they end the third quarter on a 15-5 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking, everyone get down. We got to be more active. We got to make some hustle plays. Trace the ball, read the ball, move on the fly to the ball. Everybody talk. We need some hustle plays.
Wanting his guys, clearly the message here to be more aggressive.
And demanding that they be better in every area of the game right now.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Chris Paul is out there with Richardson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. So it's Denver now. Pass to Paul. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Portland with a change here, too. Porter's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Portland trailing here. Passes it to Bitadze. Right side, Ball. Paul with the steal. Into the lane. Dishes to Richardson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he banks in the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Bogdanovich. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Back to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And Denver leads by 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ball finds Batum. Porter against LeVert. Batadze the pass the ball. This one for three. It's hauled in by Richardson. Denver leading by 4. The dish to Nurkic. To the middle. Here's Paul. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
About CP3 getting drafted all the way back in 2005. Still putting up big nights scoring it.
Outside ball. Batum scanning the floor. No good there. And it's Denver the other way. The feed now to Bogdanovich. No good that time. Great D that time from Batum. Portland trails by 6. Portland moving the ball around. Left side, ball. And the rebound by Nurkic. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Richardson. Portland grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No matter the stakes, Batum will take the challenge.
Denver calls timeout. They lead by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Edwards, he's checked in for Denver. Siakam is checked in for Portland. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, final minutes of the game here, and the team is counting on Jusuf Nurkic to come. Can he deliver?
And Portland making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ball against Ball. And good that time. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And that is a big-time basket.
LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
Now, here's Ball. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Porter, no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
LeVert kicks to Paul. The shot misses, and it's Portland the other way. Siakam passes to Kuminga. Here's Porter. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's Paul. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Chris Paul has drained plenty of huge shots in his career. Easy to see why he's so revered.
Shooting for Denver, Chris Paul. One shot.
Free throw drop for Paul.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a two-possession lead all of a sudden.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 4. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by LeVert. And they go to the intentional foul.
Michael Porter. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Denver, Bojan Bogdanovic. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
And Bogdanovic is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Here's Ball, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Portland, LaMelo Ball. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
Good on both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Shooting for Denver, Chris Paul at the line for two.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And considering that Chris Paul led the league in free throw percentage, I bet the defense is already kicking themselves. This is not a strategy you want to employ. Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Kuminga. Portland, no good that time either. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
LaMelo Ball. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul.
Shooting for Denver, Chris Paul. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Not much more you can say about CP3. Name a better floor leader. There's not one.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's Ball with the 3. That shot, no good. So we see Denver get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, are just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, it seemed like you really wanted to set the tone tonight, and you really wanted this game to go through you. What was the focus?
Just trying to be aggressive. You know, my teammates going to follow me, not only on the offensive end, but on the defensive end. So hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
Well, you built on it, and you got the job done when you had to. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and